I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough, hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, speaking fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this,
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. So we're up and running. And they're back on the ball again. The defender is not giving up on this. Cafu gets over and intercepts. Well, the 10th of July 2021 was such a significant day in the international career of Lionel Messi, was it not, Jim?
Yeah, he finally got that giant monkey off his back at the 5th time of asking.
And possibly that was the moment that Messi was finally given the credit he has deserved for his services to his nation. 16 years since his debut in 2005, 4 times a runner-up, never scored in a major final, but all of that was gloriously eclipsed.
Exactly. It was his first international trophy, and I think it set the scene for what happened in Qatar a year later.
Now, can they get him away? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Conte. Portugal are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Real chance! Goal! Portugal! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He won't be happy with that one. Conte. Ronaldinho. Oh, just skips past his man. Portugal are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. And this is Batistuta. Oh, well played, well played. And this shoots! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Yamal. That is a brilliant interception. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Cannavaro. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer. Yamal. It's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pelé. This is promising. And a chance! It's in for the pieces! Relentless! Just relentless! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but...
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. It's a searching pass. Now this could be a chance. But he's cut it out. He can get that clear. And it's Hullet. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Another throw-in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Floated through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Shoots! And he's heaved it away. Pirlo, played out towards the right wing. Neither of these two want to come off second best. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Portugal present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This to go one up. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Portugal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Aimed beyond the defence. Some good persistent defending here. Pirlo. To Thuram. Pirlo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good-looking ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Liverpool finding their passes. And it's Vieira. And Portugal can counter-attack here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ronaldinho going full steam ahead down the left flank. Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. Turns and goes back. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Taken back almost at once. Conte goes looking wide. Now the ball's gone astray. Roberto Carlos showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Played back in, well read, and the danger is averted. Conte, played out to the left flank.
Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Pirlo. He's in a good position here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's worked it through. He's having a shot! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
And now he has two. Liverpool are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Kante was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Ball is over the line. And it's Vieira. Nice bit of trickery. He's on it. Can he get... Rummenigge! Always going over the top.
Ah, that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Looking for options for movement. Chance for a shot! Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Pass somewhat off target. Nice-looking ball. But that has not gone well. Cafu. Yamal. No, again there's no way through. Nicely shaped ball. Good ball over the top. Rummenigge! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Shapes to shoot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. (3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Thuram. Beckenbauer. And the return pass. And here's Batistuta. That has been cut short. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Portugal really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. And the counter is on. Now it's Yamal. Batistuta. Oh, real chance! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Rummenigge. Now it's Haaland.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That's good vision. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Nedved. Now it's Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi. Referee's given a throw. Haaland. Nedved. Big header! He scores! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
It's become a case of men against boys. Well-timed, excellent interception. Conte. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking here to chip it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nedved looking for a runner. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's an imaginative pass. Yamal. He won't be happy with that one. Nedved. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well read, nice interception. Vieira. Conte. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he's had a hit! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Portugal certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
So,
Erling
time for
Haaland.
changes on both
Number
sides, actually.
23, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 14, Messi.
Roberto Carlos calmly
Coming on the
anticipates.
field, Number 22,
Thuram.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 18, Pele.
And Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's
13,
there.
Bale. Substitution in progress.
Bale. Cruyff with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Xavi Alonso. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, they could break here. Darwin. Good driving run. Thuram. Pirlo. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Cruyff. Nedved. He's found a way past. Bullet. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Oh, that's a key interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And smartly reclaimed. Nedved. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. And he passes it long. Short changes him with that pass. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, well played. Good running. It's Roberto Carlos! Comfortable claim for the keeper.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nedved. Oh, that was vital. Knocks it into space. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And it's Cruyff. Has a shot! Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And time is up. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. That's been cut out, well played. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more...
He's had a shot! It's a loose ball. Backward it goes. Pele.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Batistuta. Oh, can he get onto this? And the through ball. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, not quite.
Batistuta really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have...
Can he finish? Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Pele. Goes looking wide. Pele. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Ronaldinho. Beckenbauer. Now it's Pele. Yamal. And the shot! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Goes down, but nothing given. And the pass is intercepted. Rodri. Portugal have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Oh, well played, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Yamal. Beckenbauer. Portugal looking to pass their way through. And it's Messi. Bebeto. He's picked his way through. Pele. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Ronaldinho. And this is Batistuta. There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And now he has two. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. And it's Kubo. And here's the chance to counter. No, that's been intercepted. Now, who's going to be first to this? And the finish! Now it's Roberto Carlos. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive...
Oh, he's been caught napping! He's picked his way through. Look at the space here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Pele. Can he get on the end of this? That is a brilliant interception. Park Ji-sung. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
It's Park Ji-sung. Oh, that's a very... Park Ji-sung! It's off target and by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Conte. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Ronaldinho. Pass is coming off in quick... And he shoots! Kimmich can get it clear. Yamal. Lovely, now then. Park Ji-sung gets it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Beckenbauer. Now it's Batistuta. That's a shade optimistic. That's a sharp pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Baresi cuts it out. He's shifting, and Cruyff! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Conte, spread it left. And it's Conte. Now Ronaldinho. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Roberto Carlos. Knocks it into space. And he's been shifted off it. Check, gets it away. Now it's Bebeto. Cruyff. And this is Roberto Baggio. Cruyff! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Roberto Carlos. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Park Ji-sung. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he's been flattened there. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Conte. Goes looking wide. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Kubo. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Chance to deliver. He rises! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Pele. And this is Batistuta. Brilliantly cut out. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Now it's Bebeto. Bebeto looking to penetrate opposition lines. Beckenbauer. Ronaldinho.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Baggio. Bebeto. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Roberto Baggio. There's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And he's cut it out. And this is Park Ji-sung. Hangs one in. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more.
Kubo! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that would have been some goal.
Kubo really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Baggio gets into a good position. And here's Kubo. Kubo finds himself offside. Great defending, strong and determined. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Yamal. Great vision. Ronaldinho. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta charging forward, the ball at his feet. And the shot! Goal! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Dixon. Now it's Bebeto, and that's a dangerous ball.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Baresi with the clearance. And here's Kubo, and this is Cruyff. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's heaved it away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Pele. Cruyff. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Oh, it's come loose. Well read, and the danger is averted. Pele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Yamal. Referee has just said play on. Tries to pass it through. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! They've done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8. El dorsal 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Serán sustituidos.
Portugal are
El
doing
dorsal
very
5,
nicely, thank
el
you.
dorsal 10.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well read, nice interception. It's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now the delivery. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Torres. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Thuram. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's being urged to shoot. Played a header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Rategi! He's done very well to get to that.
Rategi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Barcelona
23
making consecutive changes
será
here.
sustituido por
Well, I think he'll
el
undoubtedly
dorsal
add more
15.
movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
He's had it taken off him. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, some tackle that. Rijkaard. Now it's Torres.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Figo. He is through here. And here's Rategi. Shot could be on. Decent chance! And the pass is intercepted. Played into the middle. Climbs up big! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Neymar. And that is that. Portugal can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Check, picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Nuestra página web oficial.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Thuram cuts it out. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that and he's a formidable presence at the back.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Roberto Carlos. And it's Ronaldinho.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Conte. Oh, there's a probing ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. Portugal appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Kluivert. And the pass is intercepted. No way through. Nedved. Conte. Nedved. And it's Nedved! And for a moment, time stood still. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That pass has been well intercepted. He's had it taken off him. And this is Batistuta. And he can clear it away. No, he's not getting past him there. Good ball, good take. And it's Nedved. Yamal was in no mood for any of that. Roberto Carlos. This might spell danger. Can he finish?
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pele stood up well to him there. Now it's Kluivert. He's in a great position here. Goes looking wide. He's found a way through. And he shoots! Tries to get it clear. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Aimed beyond the defence. Chouameni. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And Portugal can counter-attack here. Looking for options for movement.
You can never be short of runners in...
And the shot! He's missed, but not by that far. Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Gerrard getting this one clear. Roberto Carlos. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Portugal have their second corner now. Kluivert clears it away. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Puyol gets good distance on it. Maldini. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And here's Batistuta. And it's Sneijder. Ronaldinho. Pelé. 5 minutes till the break. Well timed, excellent interception. Sneijder. And it's Kluivert. Yamal. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passes. Decent chance! And he's done it!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Portugal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
It's got in! He's put through his own net!
I don't think he knew too...
And the whistle goes for half-time.
Portugal are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Portugal go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Hello guys, welcome to my stream. अगर कोई नया हो तो थोड़ा लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कर देना ब्रो, सपोर्ट मिलेगा.
And we're underway again. No reported change to either side during the break. Yamal. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival, Ronaldinho. Conte. Maldini. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Ronaldinho. Pelé. Sneijder. And it's Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Ronaldinho, and this is Pelé! Yamal, nice interception, well timed. Chouameni, Nedved, Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nedved, he's shifting through the gears here. Nedved! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Beckenbauer does well to get it back. Ronaldinho. Beckenbauer. Pelé. And it's Ronaldinho. The ball. And he's decided to go for it. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Baresi can get it clear. Gerrard. That's Nedved. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Fired deep towards the back post. Cleared away. Kluivert. Now, what about a counter-attack? Knocks it into space. And this is Batistuta is on his... He's had a shot! He has done it!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 4, Ronaldinho. Número 15, número 13, número 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Vão dar os seus lugares a
This is threatening to become a really good game.
número 19.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Zaire Emery can so cleverly bypass the press. But that has not gone well. Azar. Half an hour gone in the second half. He can run onto that. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, well played. Shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Rijkaard. He's having a go! And that would have been game, set and match.
Rijkaard really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Batistuta. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Adams. And he's in on goal. And the flag has chance! Nedved. Nedved carries the ball down the right. Oh, super ball. There's no flag. Oh, smashing header. Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Rijkaard is there and he can pick it up. Zaire Emery. Nedved. And that's not going to reach.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Roberto Carlos chasing after it. Oh, super find. He's picked his way through. And that could well leave a mark. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Portugal have been handed a game-changing chance. And that's it. Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Caros espectadores, juntem-se a mim para celebrarmos todos as bodas de prata de dos nossos mais antigos sócios do clube.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Contra o Iraque.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Messi. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. He's having a shot!
There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status. But he's never been one for hugging the limelight. He just loves being the quiet assassin.
Ambitious ball here. Cristiano Ronaldo. He is wide and looking to get onto this. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Conte. Portugal finding their passes. And here's Yamal. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ronaldinho. He won't be happy with that one. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's clever. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Nedved, and it's Messi. Played in, takes a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that pass just didn't quite work. And they've got a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Pele. Buffon claims it, and the danger passes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Roberto Carlos, looking for the run. Shoots! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Portugal have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Yamal with the foul. He's having a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Iraq trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try...
Chance! He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. Now, what about a counter-attack? Ball's played through. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Rummenigge really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, it's a great ball here. He goes for a shot! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Played back into the centre.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, cracking ball. Nedved. Can he spark a counter here? Searching pass he's played there, and he's intervened well there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Tries to pass it through. Ronaldinho. Now it's Batistuta. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Thuram. Could move up a gear here.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Played into space. Rummenigge crosses it in. Cristiano Ronaldo! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
No, he's not getting past him there. And we've reached half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Portugal certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Portugal are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
So off we go once more. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he plays one through. Tries to get it clear. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Roberto Carlos with a real chance here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Roberto Carlos! Nicely shaped ball. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Batistuta. De Michelis gets rid without sophistication. Looking for options for movement. And he's made sure that's not getting through. The less said about that pass, the better. Thuram with the clearance. Now he's got space here. And that's a good ball. He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. That's going to go a long way. Ball's gone out of play. That is ended up in no man's land. Out to the left it goes. It's a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. That's gone for a throw-in. Thuram. 60 minutes played. Roberto Carlos looking to get on the end of this. Ball's out once more. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho.
Might want to be careful there.
Scholes. Iraq appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Beckenbauer. Can he get it through? Oh, important interception. Roberto Carlos. It's a pretty loose pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, super ball! And a chance! And yes, it's there! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 4, Ronaldinho. Número 15.
Portugal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Número 14.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Número 24.
And here's Batistuta.
Número 8. Número 9.
No, no way through. Back into the middle. And this is Batistuta. Real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Nedved. That's good running with the ball. And the pass is intercepted. Scholes.
That's good play from him. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's a throw. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good take in a good area. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Puyol gets across to intercept that. That has been cut short. Played into space out wide. And it's Neymar. Aims beyond the defence. Shot a goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's a decent clearance. Maldini. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. And this is Roberto. Chance for a shot! He scores! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good.
And Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's there to belt it away. Good running, strong and purposeful. Neymar. Played back to the goalkeeper. Nedved. Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard. And time is up. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Batistuta, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Roberto Carlos, and that could set him on his way, and he's picked it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. Brilliantly cut out. Yamal, chance here to counter. Now it's Batistuta, now it's Ronaldinho, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread out to the left, back into the middle. Pass somewhat off target. Yamal going face to face with his great rival. Now it's Luis Suarez. Roberto Carlos, here comes the cross. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Opts for safety. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a throw-in. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Maldini. And here's Roberto Carlos. And here's Kante. Good ball, good take.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Nicely weighted ball. He's being urged to shoot. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That is a brilliant interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Messi. And he shoots! Batistuta. Konate kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's quick to get it clear again. That'll be a throw. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Spread neatly.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter.
Chance, surely! He's delivered all right! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Ronaldinho wins the duel this time. Has a look and plays it forward. Kukchu. Out of play for a throw. Saliba. Conte. Roberto Carlos. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mosquera with the foul. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Good take, and is he in?
Portugal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
That is Conte. Passes coming off in quick succession here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, important interception. Yamal. Knocks it out wide. Ronaldinho. Pele. And that's another good win of the ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Batistuta. He's on it. Can he get away? He's picked his way through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. He can get that clear. Ronaldinho. And it's Conte. Out to the left it goes. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
गाइस स्ट्रीम पे जो भी नया हो थोड़ा लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कर दो.
Portugal really need to bring up their...
Can he finish?
अभी देखो गोल भी खा
He
गया.
scored!
थोड़ा लाइक एंड
Two up
सब्सक्राइब
and
कर
in
देना.
charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Passing nice and neat. Great ball, and he's in here. Roberto Carlos. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Oh, nice touch.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Maldini. The ball's gone astray. It's Roberto Carlos. And it's Ronaldinho. And this is Batistuta. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Ronaldinho, Pele, and the shot! No mistake! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play.
Tries a shot! It's in! Portugal are level.
Hello, I want.
One moment you're in
to try my
possession,
new
the next you're
formation,
picking the
1
ball
minutes.
out of your own net. That
Oh,
one
sure,
will
खेलेंगे
sting.
अभी तो
Well,
डिवीजन
let
खेल रहा
that
है
be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay
खत्म करके
focused at
खेलते हैं
all
ठीक है
times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, that was vital. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, super ball. Oh, that's a fine interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Threads one in. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Thuram cuts it out. Portugal have it back and can go again. Rodri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal. And it's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. Just about up to 75 minutes. And no, that was never going to make it. Picked out and a shot! It's in! And they've got their lead back. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Messi. Substituição para Portugal. Número 6. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o número 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Darwin. And he welcomes it in.
Kazakhstan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, good chance for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's an imaginative pass. That's a shade optimistic. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, that's superb. That's going to go a long way. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Portugal are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Shoots! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
And he's there to clear it. Xavi Alonso. It's a really well-measured ball. Delivers with whip.
Foram indicados 4
Tries to get it clear. He's gone for goal. And no one is overly concerned about that. Four added minutes on the board. Owen! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Owen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Your reflections then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations, and I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Kante becomes the latest member of the 300 club, another feather in his cap in what has become a fine career.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact. He really has come an awful long way, hasn't he?
Well, that is one way to stop him. Ronaldinho. Now it's Yamal. Bale. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now he's got space here, and he's managed... Cristiano Ronaldo! Roberto Carlos.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Batistuta, Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now, can they get it back? I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, what a climb! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Quarter of an hour played. And that is a little undercooked. Goes looking wide. Bale has it in a wide position. Bullish header! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. He's picked his way through.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Batistuta. He's a sharp little ball here. Picked out brilliantly. Portugal have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. That's good play. And this is Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Hullet. Well, a glitch. And the finish! And that is wildly off target. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Conte, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he was quick to react. Batistuta. Now, can they get him away? Hullet. Bale.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he get it through? That has been cut short. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Deep cross. No, that's not going to find its target. Batistuta.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Portugal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Messi. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that has been knocked clear. That's a lovely pass. And it's a mighty effort! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Maldini. Baresi. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Cruyff. And this is Hullet. Conte. The counter is on for Portugal. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bergomi. That's Rijkaard. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Conte. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Messi. Portugal still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Maldini. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Just about up to the hour now.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Nesta gives no quarter whatsoever. And it's Cruyff. It's a really well-measured ball. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos going full tilt down the left. Little pass back. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Ronaldinho.
That was lovely, that.
Batistuta. Oh, it's Batistuta. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bale. Rijkaard. And no, that was never going to make it. Roberto Carlos. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Batistuta. That's a shade optimistic. Can he get on the end of this? Cruyff. Oh, there's a probing ball. Looking for the run. Shot, and the shot! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Aos 76 minutos de jogo, o camisola número 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Substituição para Portugal. Número 4, Ronaldinho. Número 15, número 13, número 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Vão dar os seus lugares
So
a
that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Xabi Alonso. Número
Passing
8,
is crisp and sharp.
número 10,
Spread out to the
Fernando
left.
Torres.
No,
Está com
no
sua
way through.
substituição.
Tries to play it through. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, that's fabulous. Rafael Leao with the cross. And he's there to belt it away. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking to play him in, and he's intervened well there.
Portugal are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Lovely feet. In by Fernando Torres. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That ball looks a good one, brilliantly cut out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Climbs up big!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vamos
Cruyff.
ter 1 minuto minuto de compensação.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Yamal. He is through here. Aimed beyond the defence. And that's it. Portugal perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough, hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, speaking fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams into modestness. I'm not here to save the day, thoughts are here to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe believe you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I